Yeah, I decided I'd change the evaporator core in the Duramax. I know it's been trying to get everything straightened out on it and trying to get some AC. Went today and bought a new line. They sold me the wrong line. $200 dealer part only now, and you gotta order it. Don't mind the mess, guys. I know it's a mess. Yeah, this is what I'm working with. I did that hack where you come from the inside to get it out. It's not too awful bad if you got some pry bars. And I went to Harbor Freight, bought one of these oscillating battery powered tools. Man, that thing, it works pretty good. I think they're about 39 bucks. You got to buy the blades separate. I think it was $8.99. But you just take that thing in there, man, and take the sawzall and cut this piece right here off. This piece over here on this side. You still got your 3 bowl holes for your glove box. You just gotta drill them 2 rivets out. But yeah, it's a pain in the butt. I ain't gonna lie to you. You can see how bad mine was leaking. I charged it and I was getting nothing but straight Freon in the cab. I was like, yeah, I think I might have a busted evaporator core. And I was right. It's junked out. Got it. It was actually, there was a screw in there. I don't know if whenever somebody was in the dash prior or whatever, but there was a screw in the bottom of the pan for the core. And I ordered this off of Amazon. 60 bucks. Get a brand new one. You got to cut that holder piece that holds the evaporator core in there to keep it from vibrating. I'll show you here. You got this in there. It goes around the core and it holds it. I just cut the 2 tabs off on the ends. Your core will be sitting in here like this, and you'll have 2 tabs, one here and one up here on the top. I cut those 2 with the tool. Then I took my pry bar, stuck it in on the side, and got a hold of the old evaporator cord and just started prying on each side and go side to side. I mean, you got to put a pretty good bit of pressure on it. It's kind of iffy, but I got that. I'm gonna tape all the plastic pieces back together and get some of that. I got some of that foil tape like you use on your heating and cooling. I'm gonna put that on there and then put some flex tape spray, flex seal, whatever the heck it's called. I'm gonna put that on there and see if that helps it. If not, I'll go back and I'll get some JB weld, and I'll weld all the plastic pieces back together, and then I'll take some silicone and go all the way back around it, seal it back up. Mine didn't have the cover piece because it covers everything down here, so I called the shop. Shop wanted $1,200 to replace it because you got to take the whole dash out, so it takes 2 days for them to do it, and it ties up their bay. They really don't even like to do them. I said, all right then. Got in here and started working. Took me about 30 minutes to get it out. Now the one I ordered didn't come with the studs, so I'm gonna have to take my old studs out. And this one, probably get some channel locks on there and get them studs out and put them in the new one and get her installed. And you just come out here, you just take your 2 nuts off of your dryer. It just comes right off. It's not too awful bad. Be better when I get some AC. What my problem was not only did I have that leaking, my orifice tube, which is right on these, you take it right here, take it loose, and your orifice tube is right here in between your high and your low valve, or your charge valves, whatever you want to call it. We just take this right here, you take this nut loose right here, and this line will pull off. And the orifice tube, my orifice tube was stuck. I never got it out. What I ended up doing was I ended up taking a drill bit and pulling what I could out with the needle nose pliers, and then taking a drill bit and keep running it through it. and I'd up my bit size every time. Now I'd take it and I'd clean it all out with brake parts cleaner. Make sure there's no shavings or anything in it before I put my new orifice tube down in there. But I tried to get a whole new line, but like I said, it's special order now and it's $200 daggone. So I was like, well, I've got the one I got was $62. And if you guys are going to take this line off, I don't know if you guys are, if you got a gas, it probably ain't bad, but the Duramax, your line that I had up here with the orifice tube is right here, and it runs all the way back and around your intercooler. And the line they sold me wasn't long enough to come around the intercooler and then to meet into right here. You could probably almost make it work, but it's just super tight and it'll probably break over time. But yeah, it's a pain in the butt. Could be worse, I guess. Got that, and what else did I do? Oh, you gotta take your battery, your tray for your air filter and all that out, which mine's got cold air intake, so you gotta take this tray out and that bracket right there. It's all 10 millimeters. You got one bolt right here on your coolant reservoir. It's not, I mean, it's not super bad as long as you got some, battery operated tools or something. I use a 12 volt or 20 volt nut driver. Like I said, they're all 10 millimeters and they're 1/2 inch nuts on all your lines. But yeah, like I said, it's pretty, it's kind of a pain in the butt, but I mean, versus I hated to cut my dash like that. I mean, it really sucks, but I'm gonna get that tray cleaned out, get the new one installed, and start working it all up. And I guess I'll take it to the shop Monday and drop it off and have them charge it, because apparently if you got an empty system on these and you try to charge it with your own little system you get from like a Vance or whatever parts store you have, you need to pull a complete vacuum on it and everything else. Or if not, what it was mine, whenever I charged it, I guess where it blocked everything up. But I put this AC compressor on there. I got this one off eBay for, I don't know, $50. I took my other one off, and what it was at idle you had, it was good. As soon as you rev the truck up, there's a purge valve on the back side of this AC compressor that every time you'd rev it up, it'd purge the freon out of it, because it was building too much pressure on the high side because the orifice tube was stopped up. I guess where the orifice tube was stopped up and I charged it, it blew my evaporator core because I had too much pressure on it. So yeah, fun times. Gotta love it. Yeah guys, I'll give you an update whenever I get everything back together and tell you how it goes after I get it charged and see if it holds. Thank you guys, like, comment, subscribe. I'm doing little bits that I can. Thank you.